What's up, guys? What's going on? Camp Out coming at you with a review. It's a little late. The pair has been in hand for quite some time. Not my pair personally. Shout out to KB, K Black 23 on Instagram. You guys will catch her on the breakdown. But anyway, she was wearing a pair last week and I asked to review them, so I finally decided to review them. AirMax 1/97 VFSW, price $160. This is the Sean Wotherspoon for AirMax Day that everyone voted on. This is the box from it's from round 2, which is a pair that actually released. I don't think the ones that are coming out for AirMax Day are gonna have the same box or extras, so we'll just go over the stuff that's in this one for now. More Air with the colorway of the shoe behind it. Let's go, a couple of extras inside here. I'll pull these out and go over them after, but let's just go over the dust bag before we do all of that. And the dust bag is a corduroy dust bag, no branding on it, just to give you guys a heads up. So all corduroy in yellow. Let's see, anything on the inside of here? Nothing on the inside of it, no aglet on the end, so just drawstring dust bag to throw your shoes back in. If you guys are familiar, corduroy gets very, very dusty, very, very dirty, very, very easily. So let me grab the shoes and we'll get into this review. The good thing about reviewing a KB shoe is that it's super small, so it fits the whole thing in the frame. Anyway, as you guys already imagined or have seen all over the internet, you got corduroy across this entire bad boy till you get to the midsole and outsole. But let's go to the upper colors, starting with the tongue. So the tongue has got a yellow corduroy going down the entire thing and a Velcro patch for the upper portion of it, which you can swap out. I'll show you guys that once we get into the laces, because that's where all the extras are. A little wave up top there. Following down the rest of the tongue, everything across and all the accents on it are in the yellow, so that's pretty clean. Nice colorway contrast. And then the first layer in the wave going across here on the 97 is yellow. The next one is a gray, stretching down into a pink on the underlay of that, as you can see there. Like a aqua blue, a purple, and then a forest green to finish off the rest of the waves, and then a brown underlay where the embroidery for the Nike swoosh is. The next mini swoosh on the front portion here is in the same aqua color as the third wave up. Rolling to the medial side, everything is mirrored from the lateral side, so as you can see down there, up top here. Brown again for that little center portion, again in a yellow swoosh. Rolling to the back area, and it says something. What does this say? I want to say VA to LA. Is it VA to LA? It looks like it says VA to LA, if I'm not mistaken. So let me turn it this way. Yeah, there we go. Now we can read it correctly. So it says VA to LA. So obviously where the stores are located, in a nice denim. Yeah, it feels like a denim patch going down the pull tab here. So that's pretty clean as well. And let's see what the other one says. Oh, it's the same thing on both. So VA to LA with the little arrow design going through there. I'll maybe make it a little darker, bring it a little closer so you guys can see it. So VA-LA, pretty clean. Nice little detailing effect. Throw a little hometown in there or business in there. Outsole, as you can see, she's obviously worn them. So you got pink, looks like a navy, that aqua blue again in yellow to match up from the top of the shoe. So I guess the most iconic part about the shoe would be the midsole being in Air Max 1 paired with an Air Max 97 with a red air bubble inside there. You can see that from both air unit, as they like to call it anyway. And then the other cool part about the shoe is the inside. So the inside has velour throughout the entire thing. So a yellow velour inside the inner portion behind the tongue, and then the footbed as well. She has made a little note that wearing this velour footbed pulls the sock back, because you guys already know, like, one direction is always super smooth, the other one pulls a little bit. It pulls the socks off, so be wary of that. A little smiley face with the Nike swoosh as the mouth, pretty cool little detail effect. And let's get into the laces real quick. So laces on the shoe are as follows. Fun little flip-flop back and forth. So one aglet is a silver, the other is a gold, so they flip-flop that. That's pretty cool little touch. I also like the style of the aglet. Usually you get this nice little print or push in, and you can see some of the laces. This is a very clean aglet job. Attention to detail, so they just pinned it in one portion instead of it being all the way around. Metal aglets sometimes are hard, sometimes they have the screw-on ones, but this is a very clean job they did on this. Just a little attention to detail. Rolling into the other laces and the other patches. So we have the waves on there. You got a yellow with a blue swoosh as another patch you can throw on these bad boys, which is kind of cool. If I can get it out, there it is. So that's another patch you could throw on the upper portion, kind of like the camos that just came out where you could pull the patch off The extra laces do not have the aglets on them, so there's a sail pair or a white pair. And then we have a purple pair to match up with one of the other waves, or the second to last wave, as you guys can see there, like a royal purple, kind of clean. And then we have that aqua blue again as the last set of laces, aside from the yellow laces they come with. Obviously I would keep the yellow in myself just because of those aglets, but I mean, just for a fun little switch up, you can definitely throw, the blue doesn't look bad either, especially since all the lace colors complement the rest of the shoe. And I don't, like I said, I don't know if these laces are going to come with the GR releases for AirMax Day, or even if it's going to be a GR, if it's going to be more of QS business, but you voted for them, so I would assume they're going to put out a decent amount of pairs of them. And then last but not least, you got a patch for a jacket. The same smiley face that's on the footbed you got right here, so little iron-on patch, as you guys can see from the gloss on the back. Anyway, there will be no on-foot review of these, so sorry about that. If you guys like the review, shoot a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, hit me in the comment section. And last but not least, the sizing, they are a size 4. They ran big in a smaller size, to say the least. This isn't the first I've heard that they ran a little big, but this is quite unprecedented. She wears a 5, depending on the shoe, but typically 4.5, 5. These are a size 4. So yeah, they definitely run a little bit big. So keep that in mind when picking up a pair. I'm probably gonna go half a size down and keep it that way. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace.